What is up, guys? It is Farzy here, and today we are back in my Let's Play world. I was getting ready to build a brand new building in this kingdom, but then Xander here gave me a much better idea. He said, come on Farzy, this kingdom's great, but recently we've been neglecting the cave house, so why don't we go build something down below? And you know what, Xander? I agree, I think that's a great idea. You're doing 360s too, he's so excited. But today, we are going to go into the cave house and do some big expansion. So me being a stand-up guy, before the episode, I got some work done already. I changed the entire ground from stone to grass. So now we can start today's episode ahead of schedule, all thanks to this little horse here. Yes, it's all you. You get all the credit. His idea, not mine. But anyways, guys, in all seriousness, I want to build something down here. This has been a giant empty room for far too long. And over here there's a cool build, over there's the rest of our cave house, but there's this weird just middle bit with nothing. So we're gonna build maybe like some houses, maybe like a fountain. I don't know. I honestly haven't decided yet, but I want to build something big here and have the roads go through it and lead all the way into here. And maybe, just maybe, we can also have a pathway go down this giant quarry too. I don't know about this. This might not fit in today, but at the very least, I want to make some serious strides in this room here. I'm just gonna put Xander back in his house first before we begin, but guys, I'm kind of thinking of ideas, and a really cool idea that I've wanted to do for a long time in this world is make a giant garden. So kind of imagine like this small garden here, but on a massive, massive scale. So honestly, I think I'm gonna make that garden down here. I think I'm gonna make the pathway first, make a pathway go like this way, then turn up this way to get over to this fossil area. But in between, with all this grass, I'm gonna put big, like, round circles of leaves, and then inside those circles have tall flowers. Or maybe instead of leaves, maybe I'll do like some stone kind of textures. I kind of want to just experiment right now and just see what we can come up with. Alright, first things first, we're gonna make the pathway. So, as I said, I'm gonna go right here to the edge, and I'm just going to make a 3-wide pathway going this way. Also, side note while I'm here, look at this place down here. This is the old skeleton loot room. We used to have this skeleton farm right there, have them basically like put them up in the sky and drop them down right here, and it was really cool, just a really like old nostalgic thing down here. I kept the chest and everything, but yeah, really cool throwback. But back on the topic, we're gonna make the pathway go straight here, go all the way where it lines up, like right here with that fence gate, and then we are going to just make it go straight, put a cobblestone rim around it, and then we can call that a success. Actually, scratch that, we're gonna go right up the middle instead. This is gonna look so good, I can already see it. I'm so excited right now. Alright, pathway is all done. So now here comes the fun part, and that is I'm gonna make, as I said, those little stone circles. So what I'm gonna do is have like basically a big garden on each one of these grass pieces. So like maybe 1 or 2 in this big piece here, probably 1 over here, 1 skinny one here, then maybe like 1 tiny one, like, this is actually too small, forget about that one, but at least 3 big farms. So I have all these different assortments of like stone and like gray blocks, and we're gonna kind of just make some funky looking circles. Let's see what we can do. Alright, here is 1 giant stone circle, and you can see I kind of made it like a little bit not totally circular. I have some dips and like crannies in here, which I think is a nice detail. Now what I'm gonna do is actually split this up the middle and just kind of have like 2 halves to this. So this actually is an inspiration by the YouTuber B-Dubs. If you guys know who he is, he made a garden kind of like this in one of his worlds, and I saw it and I was like, wow, I love how that looks. So if this looks familiar to you, shout out to B-Dubs. Now let's go over to the old trusty flower farm and let's get a cool color of flowers. So I would say we can do these purple pink flowers. I think they're the best looking in my opinion out of all the tall flowers. So let's try this and see how it will look. I think that's all of them. It's kind of hard to see if I missed any spots, but let's back up and look at this. Look at that, it's awesome. Now, it is kind of tough that some of them are like or rather they're all the same height. I wish some of them were a little bit taller, so maybe I can take like some sneaky dirt in the middle. Let's just try this. If I did a couple of like sneaky dirts here and just see. This might look terrible, but just an experiment. I'm not the biggest fan of that, to be quite honest with you, but still, I think it's a pretty cool look for the cave house, just having all this color in here. I really do appreciate just like the nice change of scenery with some color and some nature down here, because you see there's a lot of dirt and stone. I like having some greenery down here. But I guess I really won't see the final result until we do another kind of flower here, then some here and here. I'm gonna have to really work on this a little bit before we can see any final results. So I'm gonna get cracking on this and I'll show you guys the final product. Oh my goodness, guys, this extra color looks amazing. I've only done these two farms, or gardens rather, so don't worry about the back here yet, but oh my goodness, this is going to be a success, I can already tell. Alright, let's get back to work. Okay, quick pause from that. We actually need to go on a quick adventure to the flower forest because I realized I don't have many other kinds of flower colors in bulk. I only have the purple and the red kind. So we're gonna take a bunch of bone meal, go out to the flower forest, and just go on a flower chopping spree, and obviously replanting because we're good people too. But yes, we need to go on an adventure. So let's go over to the flower forest. I'll tell you what, it is not often that you need an emergency run to the flower forest, but this might be the only time I'll ever need to do this, so let's enjoy it. But the plan is we need to get some blue and maybe white flowers. I definitely want, I think they're called cornflowers, or they're blue lilacs, or I don't know. The blue flowers that are like bigger, like these things right here. Wow, what a perfect time to talk about them. I want these things in bulk, and I also want some white flowers as well. Hold on a second, am I going crazy? Or oh wait, no, look, the grass color. Why are these like this? What the heck? That is so weird. Why are the tall one? Maybe it's like a texture pack glitch. I am using Optifine, so maybe there's some texture glitch with them, with like the biome lighting and whatnot, but that is, it looks kind of cool, but it's also just kind of weird. You know what I want in Minecraft? I want the ability to harvest certain biome colors of grass and like grass blocks and just like these different colors. Now obviously that might not make any sense to you guys, but I wish I could like make my entire kingdom with like the bright neon green jungle grass, and if I wanted like a darker kind of leaf or darker kind of like potted plant, I can get some darker grass. I just feel like that'd be a really cool thing to add, but once again, that might not make actual scientific sense, but I'd like it. Alright, we have a nice stack of blue flowers now. Now let's see, what kind of flower do we want? Now, in a perfect world, I'd say I'd want a ton of lily of the valleys, but those are kind of tough to get, so maybe I'll just do with these daisies, or maybe even, ooh, maybe some tulips. Let's, ooh, maybe they have white tulips too. Maybe this is the one, white tulips. That might be the best looking one. I think I've decided. White tulips it is. Ah, but they have orange and red tulips. Okay, I won't do red because I already have a red flower. Orange looks pretty good too. This is a tough one. I love flower forest just because of all the variety of flowers. It just, I don't know, it's really just fun for me just to go through a meadow frolicking like a beautiful young pig man. Okay, I might have just found some Minecraft science. No matter how many times I rebone meal the ground, I can't get white tulips back. Maybe, again, this is just a guess, maybe those are a special kind of rarity that you can't just respawn them like that. So I might have to just do the oxeye daisy instead, but still, just very strange that I can't get them to respawn. Never mind, that has been debunked. I just spawned a couple. Alright, these gardens are looking great. We got our blue flowers, our orange flowers, and our oxeye daisies. So this all looks great, but I've realized the walls and the ceiling look very ugly, so I'm gonna have to really do some big work around here and do some digging and put some wood down or some stone and just make it all look uniform and, you know, just neat. In addition to that, I also want to make a small garden right here because there is some grass here, and let's say we can actually open this up and we can have this area here connect over to this area here. We could have a nice big farm right just maybe like 6 or 7 blocks back here. Just a nice big circle. So I think we have plenty of ideas over here, but the main trend for this whole place is we need to break all the walls and the ceiling. In fact, I'm gonna go steal a beacon right now. I have one down here in this big quarry, but I'll use this opportunity to show you guys what I've been up to down here. During our live streams, we made a separate tunnel down here to make an even lower little quarry area, and it's a good place to go like beacon mining and find diamonds because we're on level like 6 right now, so we're super low. But yeah, this will probably be the future of this world. I'll probably eventually over time bring the cave house all the way down this quarry and have it come all the way down here and eventually fill up down here too. So the cave house definitely has many more places to go. But for now, let's take this beacon back upstairs. Stop it. Stop it. Oh my god, stop it, please. Alright, just about 1 hour later, all the walls are wood. We cleaned out so much space. The ceiling is still dirt, but it's all leveled out now, so in the future we can do what we did over here and add some wooden slabs. But for now I'm just gonna leave it be. But now I'm gonna get some sunflowers and I'm going to make this final garden here. But boy, we got some serious progress done. And the sunflowers are planted. Okay, this room looks amazing. I love it. And in addition to all the work we did here, we also put wood over here. Before, this was like a big cloud of stone. Here's more open space as well. So we can even put maybe like a garden here, or maybe in the future, another kind of animal farm or food farm, because here's a chicken farm. Maybe right here we could do like a cow farm? I don't know. Just spitballing here. Just some cool future ideas. But now, I want to have some fun today. We got a lot of work done, so let's relax and do something very entertaining today. So if we go down this direction to the fossil room, one thing you will notice is, as you saw a little earlier, we have this giant quarry down here. And I'm probably going to put stairs on all these blocks, so this will be like a much easier way to get up and down. But I also think it'd be fun to make a better way, a faster way to get up. Maybe have like the stairs on each side, then right in the middle have some way just to shoot up there really fast. And boy, I have an idea today. We are going to make a redstone elevator right here in the middle. We're going to count out the blocks, find the middle like 3 blocks, and we're going to dig in a bunch so we get really close up to like where that level is, and we're going to make an elevator. And I'm going to be honest with you, I've never made one in this world or even in survival at all, so I don't know if this is going to work out well, but I really want to try it and just have some redstone fun today. So let's get some blocks and let's begin the process of making an elevator in my world. Alright, I'm mining out a giant hole for this elevator. By the way, I also have a video on this elevator, so if you guys want to build this on your own, link down below, go check it out. It's a very fun thing to try and build, as I'm doing right now. But yes, let's carry on, build a giant hole, and hopefully make this thing go very smooth. Alright, quarrying out this whole hole was the hardest thing I've had to do all day, but we're finally done and now we can begin making the actual elevator. Jeez, I am tired now, but it's gonna be worth it, don't worry. I'm out of pistons. Crap. Look at this monstrosity. Look at it. I think it's time to test it out though. Fingers crossed. If I messed up, I'll have to probably innovate because I'm not taking this whole thing down. So let's see. Will it work? I need to go actually 1 block taller. So I'm gonna go right here, and I'm gonna go... Wait, hold on, sorry. That was dumb, right here. Ready? Oh, it works! Oh, look at it, it's so fast, too. Oh, it's perfect. It's beautiful. And let's see, will it stop at the top? Oh, yes. Okay, one thing I'm going to do, though, I'm going to make this one lower so we stop on the right level. But, oh boy, this worked so perfectly. All right, let's go clean this up real quick. Okay, I think it's all optimized now, so let's go back down to the bottom, and let's try this one more time, and we have to do block there, and boom, still works. Okay, let's see where we get stopped this time. Perfect, on the right level. Absolutely perfect. So how this works is there's no way to go back down per se, so I'm gonna have to break this block every time, but I can easily make like a water jump down there, so I can just jump down into a pool if I want to get down there fast. But I also have good enough armor I can just jump off anytime I want. But now let's get some cool details here. This is kind of ugly the way it is, so we're gonna have to make a nice little setup here so it looks like a real elevator, not just some giant piston contraption. So my idea is to make kind of like a landing pad, almost like a place where you would normally just like stand to wait for the elevator, and the elevator is going to pop up right through here. So this might not be like the perfect looking thing, but I just don't want it to be like everything exposed. So I think this will be pretty much as good as we can make it. Okay, so here's the plan. I made a nice little landing pad here with redstone blocks in here, so if you ever need one, just grab one, or if you're coming back up, you put it back in there. Now here comes the more difficult part, and that is making this bottom part look attractive. So I might just do something like this, just to look like it has some support on the sides, on both sides actually. But as far as the middle bit, like right here all the way down, I could do all glass. I could do part glass, part stone brick, or I could do solid stone brick. I mean, really, any way we could do this would work fine, but I'm just debating what would look the best. So maybe I'll just kind of experiment right now. Let me just see one thing. Does glass connect to these? Oh, it doesn't. That is a pain. Okay, that's fine. No worries. I have an idea. Just, that's a pain. Here's a small update to what we're doing. We're having this giant glass pane with blocks on the outside so it looks normal. It's really coming out cool. Now I'm just working on the lighting because the lighting is not that good here, to be quite honest with you. But beyond this small issue we're gonna fix, this thing is just about done. So let's finish this off, then we'll come back and talk more about future plans. Alright, I think it's perfect, so let's do a test run here. I have a small staircase up here, cool little door pattern, a chest with our redstone blocks, and look at this, I love this, I just love how it looks, it's awesome. And the lighting's all good inside, so we just put it down, and it works to perfection. Look at this easy view. It is amazing, and if we were down there, we could even see this thing in motion if we had a second player on the server, but we don't, so I guess it's whatever. But there you go, it stops there, and I can try and break it and grab it. If I don't, whatever, I have a ton of redstone. That is the unfortunate part. It's hard to grab the block because it's a block and a half, or a half block down rather, but it's whatever, it's fine. But guys, this was an amazing build, so I think we're done today. I definitely want to work more around here in the future. I want to... Oh, is he going to attack me? I don't know. He looks angry. I want to work here in the future more, whether it's on these stairs, or maybe even I build something down here for the cave house, have like an extension coming down. But this whole quarry idea, I love it. I want to work with this a lot more. But before we end the episode and talk about the future, let's do what we always do and get the comment of the day. And today, in the comment rainbow, we have a new comment by someone who I believe is new. They left a nice comment, it really made me smile, and it had to do with this world and how much I take this seriously. And the comment was by Taff, and he says, "The dedication you have to this series is insane, mad respect." So thank you, Taff, I appreciate that. You are correct, I really love this world, and as you saw today specifically, I really put in a lot of time into making these episodes and to getting this work done. This episode probably took me about 4 or 5 hours to record all of it, so I hope you guys appreciate it, and thanks so much for the support. But on that note, we're gonna end the episode, so thank you so much for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, do all the good stuff, and I'll talk to you guys next time. So until then, goodbye.